Greetings, everyone. Hello again. This is the Peace Man, coming back at you from Buffalo, New York. Appreciate you watching. This is the second installment of my series dedicated to truth, peace, and awareness. Today is Tuesday, July 21st, 2009. 7 years of Iraqi war hell. Okay, where to begin? What I would like to talk about today is awareness. Awareness of what's happening in the world, awareness of what our government is telling us, is doing to us. It's very important to seek the truth. Now, in my mind, it's pretty obvious why we're in Iraq, why we went there in the first place, under false pretenses. No WMDs. Just a lot of oil, folks. Just a lot of oil that our government had its eye on for a long, long time. And now we're still over there killing supposed insurgents, or that's what they call them. People trying to protect their own sovereignty. What would you do if somebody invaded your country and stayed there for 7 years? Would you just take it? Would you just roll over? Hey, I'm not condoning violence here, okay? I'm not condoning the bombings and the rest of it, but we caused all of it. If we weren't there, none of this shit would be happening. It's all a bunch of propaganda. Oh, we're fighting terrorism in the Middle East. Yeah, right. Come on, people. We've all got a brain. It's time to use it now. Exxon, Shell, Mobil, BP. It's all over the internet. We're stealing their oil. We're privatizing their oil. We're building huge bases. And committing all kinds of atrocities and human rights abuses on a daily basis. Aren't we proud of ourselves? Frankly, I don't know how the people in the military can really live with themselves doing what they do. I mean, God bless them. I mean, I suppose they do what they do. I don't know why they do what they do. Maybe out of fear. Maybe they're just brainwashed. But I'll tell you, there's some people out there in the military who aren't brainwashed. Wouldn't go over there in the first place. Just like Vietnam. Good old war resistors. Then, of course, you have your returning GIs, wounded, who will go on record as saying what's happening over there, and of course, very few people listen to this very small minority. But I'm listening. I think you should be listening too. Did you know that Our government is poisoning its own soldiers and has been for a long time now. Yes, it's true. Why would they do that, you think? Why would they introduce all of these vaccines, including an anthrax vaccine, as early as the first Gulf War? Why do you think they would do that? There was no threat of anthrax. But I'll tell you what, guys who came back, they're dying now. They're dying. I'll tell you why they did it. Because they want them to die. They want them to serve their own ends and then die. It's really that simple. And they don't have to pay them. Well, as diabolical as that sounds, look, I care about this world, people, and I don't want it to turn into some 1984 nightmare, which we are fast approaching. So I'm asking you to do some research, look on a few websites, open your eyes to the truth, what's happening. I mean, how hard can that be? I'm not asking you to go out and protest, unless you really want to, or join any movement, but simply be aware of what our government is doing over there, and has been doing for 7 years. This isn't a joke, people. This is for real. We're in really big trouble here. Fiscal crisis. Well, how many billions, trillions, gazillions of dollars have they spent on this insane enterprise in the Middle East? Yeah. And then they bail out the banks and other corporations, and meanwhile, schmucks like you and me, what do we get? Nothing. Freedom. Look, I'm open to, if anybody has any qualms with what I'm saying, please feel free to blast me a video, send me an email, make a comment. Hell, I dare you to do it. Because you know I'm right. And I, for one, am not going to just stand back and watch all of this shit happen day after day, month after month, year after year, as we make our way to Armageddon. And I'll tell you, Armageddon out of here. And I hope you are too. Well, in a manner of speaking. Wake up, people! You gotta wake up, America! Don't believe the politicians. They're full of shit. All right, I'm running out of time. I will be back. You can count on it. Peace.